Alright, so now we get into the fun part. This is the Super Bluff Pass.
The Super Bluff Pass.
Alright, so what this is you're not just bluff passing them, you're not just holding one card, you're actually holding no cards at all. Okay, so how it looks like is like that, and yeah, you've got nothing in your hand. So a lot of the subtleties apply. You can do this as a force, as a control, same as the regular bluff pass. This is mainly just for fun. I mean, if you really want to control the card to the top with the bluff pass, what I would do is pick up normally for a normal bluff pass. You force this card, you control it second from the top, and then you just say, okay, it's not on top, it's not on the bottom, and then you turn the deck back over, and you've got it on top. So, with that being said, let's look into the Super Bluff Pass and how you can do that. So one of the advantages is you don't need a break. So you can riffle nice and fairly. You can also do this from a dribble. So you can dribble half the cards, they take a free selection, or you can do a dribble force. Wade does have a great tutorial for that. He's also got a separate video with a tip for it about watching your spectator's mouth to see when they say stop, which is really good, and that really helped me with my dribble force. So take a look at that video if you haven't already. So if you do want to force and control the cards at the top, do your dribble force, right? They take the force card, and as they're holding the card, your hands are just going to relax together, right? And then as they go to put it back, you just pick your hand up, just like that, like you're holding cards. So practice in the mirror, picking up cards, but also not showing them to the camera, so that when you actually do the bluff pass, you can do it without picking up cards and also without flashing. So basically the rule is if they can see your thumb, then you've got it tilted at the wrong angle. So one thing you can do is come back like this with your thumb out, and then as they go to put their card back, because they're going to be moving, their angle is going to be changing, so it's going to be hard to keep tilting your hand. What you can do is bring your thumb in like this. And be careful not to do this, alright? You just want to move your thumb towards your fingers so that it's not an unnatural motion. So thumb comes in towards your fingers. That way, you've got a bit more leeway where the deck could be hidden. Because theoretically, the deck could be like this, or it could be, your thumb could be more down, like that. So that's kind of justified in that way. So something that I like to do is I'll take two similar cards. So maybe we'll take the two red 10s like this, and I'll put them on the top. Then I'll do a regular bluff pass as a force. So I'll say, here you go, take this card. They take one of the 10s, and then I just casually dribble it while they're looking at the card. Then I'll do the super bluff pass for them to replace it. So I'll say, okay, say stop. Sorry, my bad, I went too fast. They say stop early. You come over. The thumb covers this edge. That seems to really blind people, this movement of the thumb, of grabbing the card. So you're going to come over, let go with this thumb. That's a lot of people do this where they'll pick up the top card. This is even for the regular bluff pass. They'll pick up the top card and you'll still see this, which really does give it away. So make sure you do let go of that thumb break when you're picking up these cards, or these imaginary cards. So they're going to put their card back. They're going to put their card back. You come over, you dribble. So you've got their card on top with a similar card second from the top. So then what you're going to do is do a double lift, and then you can do whatever color change you want. So I like doing this one. This isn't very good for camera, but in real life I'll kind of cover the card and I say, hey, don't look at the card while it's changing. That's a terrible joke, I know, but in that you've taken this card off into modified lateral palm, and then you just come over right there and have the card change. And then you can do like a KM move to ditch the second card. So that's something that I do, which uses a combination of the bluff pass and the super bluff pass. So I hope you enjoy that. Let's get on to the mega bluff pass. Okay, so the mega bluff pass is quite similar to the normal bluff pass. It's actually probably a bit easier. So if you want to start doing this in real life, maybe start with the mega bluff pass. So what you're going to do, have someone say stop. You're actually going to pick up the amount of cards that they said, right? They're going to take their card. Then you're just going to relax your hands, right? And when you relax your hands, you're going to drop all of the cards above your break. So you do need a break for this move. You're just going to relax, oops, and you're going to drop all of the cards below that break. Okay, so once you've relaxed and dropped all of those cards, you're going to come back out for them to replace their card. So that's exactly what they're going to do, and you're going to do the same thing as when you replace the single card for the regular bluff pass. Alright, so applications for this are pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. I've already gone over one routine that I do with this, or one trick. It can be used as a force, it can be used as a control to the top, second from the top. It can be used as a control for fourth from the top. If you want, you can get, you can piggy count 3 cards, right? They say stop, you pick up 3 cards above your break. They have a look at this card, you come over, you dribble, and that is your control fourth from the top. So final thoughts for this. This is a move that a lot of people are scared to do for the first time out in the wild. So really do practice it in front of the mirror. See if you can get away with it on family members and friends before you take it out and try it. But it is a really fun move, really fun if you can get away with that super bluff pass. It helps for it not to be your first trick, so you kind of warm your audience up with something else, and then you go into some harder things like the super bluff pass. So I really hope you enjoy practicing this and performing this. Again, do me a favor, leave a comment about how thankful you are for Wade being on YouTube, letting me teach this. I'm really happy that he's let me do that. So thanks, and I will hopefully see you guys in another video. If you liked it, leave a comment, let Wade know that you learned something. Happy practicing, and see you later.